Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of Pabbly. Let me ask you something. How many times have you lost a customer just because their payment got failed while making a purchase and you didn't show up instantly? I know this happens every day. But what if I tell you with the Pabbly Connect software, you can automate the process so that whenever a customer makes a failed payment, it automatically sends a reminder message by the help of a message sender. And right after that, the data of the customer gets stored in the Google Sheets so that it can refer to your future updates. All this can happen under a single workflow by the help of features of Pabbly Connect. So to let you know how you can make such amazing workflows, let me just take you to my computer screen where I will teach you the step-by-step process. Welcome to my computer screen. Here you can see I have made a 3-step workflow which will help me to recover the lost customers that have made the failed transaction while making a purchase. And I will send them a reminder message by the help of Tulo, and at the same time the data of those customers will be stored in my Google Sheets. All this can happen under a single workflow by the help of Pabbly Connect. And to demonstrate you how this process works, I have set up the demo page in my Razorpay account. So let's just quickly go to my Razorpay account. Here you can see I have made a demo page of a black t-shirt and I have entered the demo details. Now I will quickly make the payment and I will show you if the payment get fails, how this automation works. Here you can see I have made the failed payment, which means a new row will be added as a data in my Google Sheets. So let's just quickly go to the Google Sheets, and here you can see a new row has been added. And I've also received a payment failed reminder message in my phone, which is displayed over here by the help of Tulo, which means the workflow that we have set up is working nicely. So to let you know how you can make such amazing workflows step by step by the help of Pabbly Connect, let's just quickly go to the Pabbly's website. To visit the Pabbly Connect's website, we will type in the URL section as www.pabbly.com/connect. As you can see, we have reached to a dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here you can see the option of signing up, which is completely free, and Pabbly provides you 100 tasks per month to set up your workflow automation and test the amazing features of Pabbly Connect. Since I'm an existing user, here I'm using the option of signing in, and I will log into my credential details. After getting logged in, here you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides you to set up your workflow automations. Today I'm using the application named Pabbly Connect to set up my workflow. As you can see, we have successfully reached to a dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here you can see all the tasks that are loaded in my account, and from here I can create a new workflow which will be stored in my different folders according to my preference. And from here I can create a new workflow according to my requirement, and all the workflows that I will make will be displayed over here. So let's just create a new workflow from here, and you can see Pabbly provides you 2 workflow builder options. One is new and beta version, which is more modern, flexible and faster, and another one is a classic one which provides you stability and has a familiar approach. Today I'm using new and beta version to set up my workflow automation. Now here I will name my workflow as how to recover failed transactions automatically, and I will click on create. And you can see a new workflow has been created in my Pabbly Connect's account, and here you can see the option of adding a trigger. So what is a trigger? Trigger is basically the starting or initiating step of a workflow which says to the action, whenever this happens, do this. So here I'm using my trigger application as Razorpay to capture the failed payment response. Now I will click on this and here search as Razorpay. Click on Razorpay and choose my app event as payment failed to capture the failed payments. Now I will click on connect, and here you can see a webhook URL. So what is a webhook URL? Webhook URL is used to build a connection between 2 applications, 2 server or services to ensure the smooth transfer of data. So here we will use a webhook URL to build a connection between Pabbly Connect and my Razorpay account. So to set up a webhook URL, you must read all the instructions mentioned over here. Now I will go to my Razorpay account by clicking this hyperlink. And you can see we have reached to a dashboard of Razorpay, and here we will go to the account and setting option and click on webhook. After that, to set up a webhook URL, we will just click on add new webhook and paste the webhook URL that we have to copy from our Pabbly Connect's account, and we will paste over here. And in action events, we will here choose as payment failed and click on create webhooks. And as you can see, a webhook has been successfully integrated in my Razorpay account. Now to check the connection between my Pabbly Connect account and my Razorpay account, I will go to my payment page section, and here I will choose a demo payment page and make the failed payment to see whether the response has been captured or not. So for that, here I'm choosing a black t-shirt payment page to capture the payment response, and here I will copy the payment page and paste in a new tab. Now here you can see I have opened my payment page. Now I will quickly enter all the demo details. I have entered the demo details. Now we will click on pay option and make a failed payment and see what happens after that. Now I will just quickly make a payment, and here you can see I have done the payment and it gets failed. Now we will just go back to the Pabbly Connect account, and here you can see a response has been received in my Pabbly Connect account, which have all the details that I have mentioned while making a payment, which means the first step of our workflow has been set up successfully. And now we will choose the action step as Twilio to send a reminder alert message whenever a payment gets failed. So for that, I will click on add new action step, and here I will write Twilio. Now I will click on Twilio, and here in the app event section, I will choose as send SMS. Now I will click on connect and build a connection between my Twilio app and my Pabbly Connect account. If you have an existing connection, you can just click on this, and if you want to build a new connection between your Pabbly Connect account and your Twilio account, you can just click on add new connections. Now here to enter the following details, I will just quickly log into my Twilio account by clicking on this hyperlink. As you can see, I have logged in my Twilio account. Now we will just scroll down, and here you can see account SID and authorization token. Now we will just click on this and paste in my Pabbly Connect account. We will just go here and paste the account SID and also here. Now after that, we will just go back and here copy the authorization token and paste over here. Now after that, we will click on save and build a connection between my Pabbly Connect account and my Twilio account. Here you can see a connection has been successfully built. Now here I will write the body of the SMS, sender's number and the recipient's number. So let me just quickly write the body of the SMS. I have written the body of my SMS. Now I also want to write the customer's name in every message that has been sent. But every customer name changes according to the payment that has been done, which means it is a dynamic quantity and changes according to a response. So here we will use the process of mapping to reduce the manual work. So now the question here arises that what is the process of mapping? Mapping is the process to capture the dynamic data that changes according to the every form submission or every new response. So for that, here we will use the process of mapping and map the customer's data. So for that, I will just quickly here write slash and map the customer's name. Here I will click on the razor pay, and here I will map my customer name. After mapping the customer name, I here also want to paste a URL so that the customer can make a payment. So for that, I will just quickly go to the razor pay and copy the URL of the payment page, and here I will go back and paste the URL over here. After that, we have finished the body of the SMS. Now here we have to write the sender's number. So for that, we will go to the Twilio account, and here we will copy the Twilio number which will be used as the sender number. Here we will paste the sender's number. After that, here we will again use the process of mapping to write the recipient's number, because it also changes according to the different payments. So for that, we will here write slash and map the customer's number. Here you can see I have mapped the customer number. Now we will here click on save and send test request. As you can see, a response has been captured by Pabbly Connect, which is saying the to number is invalid, which is a true condition because we have entered the demo number while making a payment. So here I will quickly write my real number to get the response. I have written my real number in the recipient's number section. Now we will again click on save and send test request. And here you can see another response has been received by Pabbly Connect, which saying the message has been sent and all the details of the message has been mentioned over here, which means the first action step has been set up successfully. Now to store the data of the customer that have made the failed transaction, we will use the second action step as Google Sheets. Now we will here type as Google Sheet. Click on Google Sheets, and here in the app event section, we will choose add new row and click on connect. Now if you have an existing connection between your Pabbly Connect account and your Google spreadsheet, you can choose different connections from here. And if you want to establish a new connection, you can just simply click to the add new connections. Now I will establish a new connection. After establishing a connection between my Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect account, I will just simply create a new spreadsheet in my Google Sheet account to capture the order details. Here you can see I have made a Google spreadsheet in which I am asking the details as full name, email address, phone number, order ID and payment status. Now we will just go back to the Pabbly Connect account and choose the spreadsheet that we have made. Now after that, we will click on refresh fields. After refreshing the fields, here you can see all the columns that we have made in the Google spreadsheet, and by using the process of mapping again, we will capture the dynamic data and put here in the fields. Now I will just quickly use the process of mapping and fill out all these fields. As you can see, I have mapped the data in all the fields as name, email address, phone number, order ID and payment status. Now I will just click on save and send test request. And as you can see, a response has been received in my Pabbly Connect account saying a new row has been added with all the 5 updated columns. So let's just quickly go to the Google Sheets that we have made, and here you can see all the details that we have mentioned while mapping, which means the workflow that we have set up is working smoothly and nicely. So let's just summarize what we have learned in this video. In this video, we have learned how you can use the amazing features of Pabbly Connect to set up a simple workflow automation so that whenever a customer makes a failed payment, they automatically get an SMS alert with a retry link. Also, at the same time, the data of the customer gets stored in the Google Sheets. If you like this video, do comment in the comment section. And if you want to upgrade to the plans of Pabbly Connect, you can use the coupon code TANYT mentioned in your screen to get the exclusive discounts on the yearly and lifetime plans. And for more such automation videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel of Pabbly. Thanks for watching. Not only this, but you can integrate many other applications by the use of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can just mail us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can just ask at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can just simply visit this URL. If you like this video, do comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel of Pabbly. Thanks for watching.